I'm building an orc army, and I'm going to show you. The goal for said army is to have pretty much mostly every model to have been converted, kit bashed, or just kind of changed in some way, shape, or form. Because the standard models are cool and all, but I don't mind to be cooler, or different, more unique. I'm talking kit bashing, converting, 3D printing, and just scratch building altogether. Okay, the first one is the Gretchen, the Grots, the Goblins, these little ones down there. I'm kind of going in like coolness back there, which is why the little dumb things first. So Gretchen or Grots are kind of like the runts, the slaves pretty much. They do all the dirty work for the bigger, their older brethren, like the orc, like the boys. Yeah? And these were actually my first ever Warhammer 40k models I purchased. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And also, this unit right here was the first model I ever converted. Ever. Overall though, I think they're pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with them. These boys are my boys. They're the boys. Orc boys. They're like the standard unit. Basically just cannon fodder, really. They're terrible at shooting, but their melee is where it's at. I've done lots of conversions and kit bashes with them all, and overall I think they're pretty rad. I've used a lot of blood throughout the army paint job, and that's because I think it's cool, and also it hides the dodgy paint brushes or paint jobs. So it's a win-win really. All up I have 30 orc boys. That's just a start. For my 2k army, which is where I'm trying to go, it's gonna be 60. So I've only got half. These are my favorites, for no specific reason. I just think they're the coolest. These are my knobs. Knobs are like the bigger, cooler, older brother or cousin from the not regular orc boys. So the clan I've chosen for my orc army is Goths, which are like the dark, the gothic, the brutal ones, because I think that is very cool. So hence all of my orcs being painted in very dark color scheme. Still haven't actually done the bases, but don't tell anyone because I just haven't done it yet. But I will. I promise. I promise. These are my mega knobs, and I bloody love how these turned out. They were meant to be kind of trolls, because that's one thing I was very jealous of the other game systems like Age of Sigmar and more specifically Fantasy, and that their orcs and goblins armies also had trolls and ogres. So I made my mega knobs be trolls and ogres, and I'm very happy. What's next? Death Dread. This big, beautiful piece of machinery. This is my Death Dread. I'm pretty sure it's one of the earlier models that I ever kit bashed, converted. Also, you probably noticed all the banners, the big banners on my miniatures, and that's because I think that they really have so much room for self-expression, and they just look badass when they're all lined up together. I've left all mine blank for now. I don't think I quite have the skill yet to freehand or do anything else to make them look cool, but I'll get there. I'll definitely get there. This truck miniature is probably the actually coolest I've ever made. Like, I think it actually might be the coolest thing, hands down, just ever I've ever made. I made it with a cheap excavator toy from a $2 shop, as well as some bits from the actual truck Games Workshop kit. And together, I just really dig it. And I mainly use it in games to carry my mega knobs around. And it's pretty fun, because you can actually put, I can actually put the mega knob in the front bucket. And then when they're ready to come out, I can just, yeah, the idea. It's bloody cool, I bloody love it. Yeah, I'm super stoked. Alright, War Boss in Mega Armor. This beautiful miniature. The banner was actually made by my incredible, super awesome, and talented, amazing, beautiful, amazing girlfriend. and she killed it. It's probably my favorite banner, and I didn't even make it, so I'm like only slightly salty about it. And she recently made a art Instagram account, which is very, very cool. So there will be that in the description. To be honest, I'm not sure if I like the model. It's pretty boring, all things considered. I mean, I think it's cool, but in my 2K army, I'm gonna drop him anyway, in exchange for probably 3 normal war bosses. But for now, it's alright. Not too bad, I guess. Now for the leader, the legend, the war boss, is gonna be Gazcol with the most solid and expensive resin base I made. Honestly, it's one of my favorites as well, and I didn't really do that much to it, kit bashing converting wise, and that's because I actually just really like the base model, and I think that's okay. I added a big ass banner on it, definitely the biggest banner, because he deserves it, because he is the warrior, the warlord, and yeah, just super stoked with how it turned out. The paint job took a while, lots of gore, lots of blood, just how I like it. And overall, I think it's pretty rad. Pretty bloody rad. Anyway, that's the army. For now, there's gonna be some changes. I recently picked up a bunch of second-hand orc miniatures, ready to be turned into some real cool stuff, like this war boss. And that's 1 down. I still need 2 more. So if you have any, fun solutions to do that, let me know. So that will be converted up to join the ranks. But aside from that, that's it. Yeah. I don't want to waste your time anymore. So see you.